The King of Swords. When the King of Swords comes up in a reading, think about authority, discipline, integrity, morality, serious, high standards, and reason. The King of Swords does not have the aloneness or the sorrow of his consort, the Queen of Swords. But belonging to the swords, he has fought mental or physical battles. Life has handed him hardships, either personal or professional, and he's conquered them. Because of his struggles in life, he can base his judgments on his own experience. Since the knight, he has matured, having achieved success in some of his ambitious, youthful goals. Challenges have been met and conquered. Wisdom and discrimination have been gained. Being a decision maker, the King of Swords listens carefully and weighs cautiously all conclusions he is required to make. He blends honesty with diplomacy, and he uses his decisions that are fair by thinking about how he feels. So in a reading, he represents a decision that will be fairly rendered over the seeker. The King of Swords is also a professional man, a lawyer, a doctor, or teacher, or educator, or mentor. He may be involved with a job where he receives recognition for specialized skills, or even administrative work, or some kind of specialist. But often he has a position in life, career, home, society, where he is the decision maker. He's intellectual by nature, and he loves to discuss humanitarian, philosophical, or global importance. This king has very strong beliefs, and yet is willing to listen to others' sides of their debates to ensure fairness is actually received on all sides. So he likes fairness and balance, and his kindness is expressed through his actions, words, and deeds. So this king has faith in the power of the written or spoken word. He keeps his feelings to himself, preferring to discuss issues of an impersonal nature, so economics, government, world conditions, anything like that, global things. The other thing is when the King of Swords shows up in a reading, then you want to think about that what it means in a relationship. So in a relationship reading, it represents head over heart. Okay, it represents standards, having high standards for their relationship or their lover. It also represents controlled emotions. In a reading, the King of Swords represents being stern but righteous, and they're challenged to do their best. They make a good mentor. Financially, they are disciplined with their money, but they like to act logically. So sometimes they can be, the challenge could be that they need to be disciplined when it comes to the finances or in order to save for what they want. So they should be focusing on future things when it comes to finances. The other thing that I find is because the King of Swords rules over the swords, he has a special connection to rules, laws, and diplomacy, which when they are systems that are connected to thought, like logical thought, there's a power of manifestation that can take place on earth. So spiritually, this person has that power. So clarity of mind, appropriate judgment, rational thinking, and being able to use their intellect urges to manure their path.